Just so everybody knows, I am live on my end, so I'm good to start whenever you guys are.
Thank you. I'm going to wait until 6:30 to start, and also hopefully Barry will be here then. Okay. What does everyone think? Think we should get started? You can give me the old-fashioned thumbs up? Okay, great. All right, so I call this meeting of the North Liberty Planning Commission to order Tuesday, August 8th. Excellent timing, Barry. Roll call.
Ahern.
I think he's just getting his audio still.
He's first in the alphabetical roll call.
Yeah.
It's today the 4th.
It's the 4th.
Oh, geez, it's the 4th. Thank you, Jessica. What is time? What is reality anymore? Today is August 4th. Now roll call.
Ahern.
Here.
Awesome. Bathke.
Here.
Heisler. Keogh.
Here.
Marks.
Here.
Pentecost.
Here.
Staber.
Here.
Great. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
Moved by Patrick, second by Kylie. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay. Agenda item number 3, request of Tyler and Jennifer Doran for a zoning map amendment for property located on South Jones Boulevard. Staff presentation.
Here. Okay, so here's property. It's located at the northwest corner of Jones Boulevard and Shipman Lane. Shipman Lane and the adjacent subdivision was recently constructed with sidewalks and everything, and so that opened up the possibility for the applicant to create an additional lot here. Look at the comprehensive plan for the area. It's residential. Here's a discussion about what the residential land use means in the comprehensive plan. So here's the zoning map. You can see a mixture of zoning in the area, and the subject property and the adjacent properties are actually zoned ID, which is interim development. So the petitioner is requesting the RS4 zoning in order to subdivide the lot, and eventually wants to construct a house on the west side of the lot with frontage on Chipman Lane. And so it's a pretty straightforward request. Staff had 2 findings. The zoning map would be consistent. Zoning map amendment would be consistent with North Liberty Comprehensive Plan Land Use Plan, and the RS4 district would be compatible. So staff recommends the Planning Commission forward the request of the City Council with a recommendation for approval, and I have a suggested motion up there. Happy to share that back after we have discussion and we're ready to make a motion.
That last part broke up for me, but I think you were just saying if there's more discussion.
Yeah, sorry. I have a suggested motion, which I can put back up on the screen, but I figure we'll add the applicant's presentation and some board discussion first. When we're ready, I'll put it back up.
Got it. Okay, when we're ready for the motion, you can put it back up. I think that's what I got. You went a little robotic there, Ryan. But I think we're all being excellent in understanding robotic voices lately. Applicant presentation.
Is that me?
Yes, I believe that is you. If you have a presentation,
well,
or if you just want to say hi.
I really don't have much of a presentation. That is what we're looking for. We're looking to build a 2-story single family home on that open lot. And I think it's going to be a great opportunity for our family to expand and an investment property also for us.
Great. Thank you, Tyler. If we have questions, we'll ask you as we go through, okay?
Sure, thank you.
All right. I didn't see public comments. Were there any public comments? Ryan, I didn't think so. Okay, any questions and comments from the commission? Okay, yeah, it seemed pretty straightforward to me. I'm not seeing any. All right, so may I have a recommendation to City Council? And Ryan said there was a suggested motion in the packet as well, which I think we all saw that, but that's up on the screen now.
This
And
is
if you could-
this is Bathke. I move that the
Great.
Planning Commission accept the 2 listed conditions and forward the zoning map to the City Council with a recommendation for approval.
This is Pat. I will, never mind, second.
Okay, I had a motion by Josie and a second, I believe, by Barry.
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay. Any further discussion? All right, roll call.
Marks,
Aye.
Staber,
Aye.
Keo,
Aye.
Pentecost,
Aye.
Ahern,
Aye.
Bathke.
Aye.
Fantastic. Motion passes. Thank you, Tyler.
Great.
Appreciate your time.
Yes, thank you.
All right, moving on to agenda item number 4, request of Matt Peoples on behalf of LJP Management LLC for a zoning map amendment for property located on West Penn Street. Staff presentation.
All right. Trying to get kids off the internet, so hopefully it's getting a little bit better. But I apologize.
It's like you're talking through water.
All right, I'll try and get through it the best I can. Here's property located at Penn and Dubuque Street. It's actually a much larger parcel. Using my mouse to kind of show the entire parcel. Up here is a former residence and a parking area back here. The petitioner would like to convert this residence to a professional office. He would not live in it. So therefore the RSO zoning district was requested. It's a very limited use that only allows for it to be a professional office and a certain number of employees. So it's very, very limited. And that's in order to maintain its compatibility with surrounding residential properties. Here's the land use for the comprehensive plan, shows residential. Here is the existing zoning, mostly RD10, which is a 2-family dwelling, and then RS4 in the back along this area here. It appears that the house was converted to a duplex at some point in time, but this zoning would be compatible with the area. There were 2 findings, so staff does recommend the Planning Commission forward with a recommendation for approval, and I have a suggested motion here.
Great, thank you, Ryan. Is there an applicant presentation?
I don't really have anything prepared, but I'm here to answer any questions. I'm a financial planner. I plan on working in that office a couple days a week and have one staff member, just to kind of give you an idea of what would be going on there.
All right, thank you. I did not see any public comments on this one as well, right, Ryan? Okay, great. And any questions and comments from the commission?
This is Jessica Marks. I have a question for Ryan. What is the maximum staff that's allowed by the zoning?
Was it 7?
Yep, code allows up to 7. Right now, Matt has discussed that it would be him and one additional employee, but he could have up to 7.
And then I guess for the petitioner, if there is any idea of expansion, what would you do on parking in that area?
If we went beyond what we've,
Is that completely unlikely?
it's unlikely for me to have more than one staff member there, but we have talked a little bit about having me and my staff member park in the backside on the current driveway and having a new driveway off of Dubuque Street for customers.
Thank you.
So you will be having people visit the location for meetings and such?
Yes.
So Ryan, from the city's perspective, what do we have for like a traffic analysis? Because I know that intersection coming north on Dubuque Street can get backed up towards the roundabout. And then the other intersection, which would be by Pizza Plus in the morning. But again, all my assessments are based on when I used to drive into the office. So I don't know what traffic looks like now, but those 2 intersections had significant backlog. What's the city looking at now?
Kind of get back to screen here.
That's part of why I would want the customers to come in off of Dubuque. It is really hard to pull in and out of there on Penn Street.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And from a traffic standpoint, we wouldn't expect this use to generate any more traffic than what a single family residence or a duplex would be. This zoning classification is probably one of the more restrictive office use zoning classifications I've ever seen. Very, very limited, only allows a limited number of employees that and customers that come over. So, and the effort was, the spirit was to try and keep it compatible with the surrounding residential properties and not generate enough traffic. And I would argue you would probably want a use like this closer to arterial and collector streets as opposed to being kind of in the middle of a neighborhood. So I know traffic's a little higher in this area, but it also makes it more of a deterrent for somebody to want to live right next to busier roads. They're going to want to tend to live a little bit further off the road.
Okay. The other comment or question I had was, I know our documentation says that the residence on that corner has fallen into disrepair. And Matt, if you would, did you want to talk about, or had you already talked about your plans? I know it says a possible addition, but is it just to update the exterior, or what plans do you have?
So one option, and I'm working on those plans right now, but is to build an addition that includes 2-stall garage and have the office as part of that new addition.
So you're converting the entire residence to an office?
I will really just need 2 rooms, or I guess a spot to walk in and sit down with a staff member or receptionist there, and then another room for me. And so we won't be utilizing the whole house.
So the rest of it will just be empty or storage space of some sort?
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to add too that Matt, when this request initially came out, and we send out letters for a neighborhood meeting, some of the neighbors reacted because they didn't quite know what the plan was for the property. And Matt actually took the time to go out, sit down with people in the neighborhood and kind of explain what his plan was for the property. So by the time we had the neighborhood meeting, we only had one couple show up, which I thought was really a testament to Matt putting in the work out there to kind of explain people what his plan was for the property. So that, and I think Matt really worked hard not to get any objection letters. So he definitely made my job a little bit easier by going out there and getting to know the neighbors and just explaining to them what his business model is and what kind of impact it was going to be.
Yeah, thank you, Matt, for doing that. Are there any other questions or comments from the commission? Okay, may I have a recommendation to City Council, please?
Is that for me, Becky, or are you looking for commission members?
Nope, for the commission members.
Thank
I
you.
don't think you can make a motion here.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to be able to provide my recommendation.
Nope, no, Ryan has it pulled up on the screen though for us.
Yeah, so I'll do it. I move that the planning commission accept the 2 listed conditions and forward the zoning map amendment to the city council with a recommendation for approval.
A second.
Great, moved by Kylie, second by Jessica. Is there any other further discussion? Okay, roll call.
Bathke,
Aye.
Marks,
Aye.
Pentecost,
Aye.
Staber,
Aye.
Ahern.
Aye.
Keo,
Aye. Okay, let's see. I gotta pull up my agenda here. Approval of previous minutes. May I have a motion to approve the previous minutes?
I'll motion to approve.
Great,
Second.
Motion by Patrick, second by Barry. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Great. Do we have any old business to discuss, Ryan? No. Any new business? Okay. Josie, did you have any? You had unmuted, so I just wanted to check.
Oh, no.
Okay, great. Tracy, do you have everything you need when we have the motions? I want to make sure you have everything.
I sure do. I
Okay.
would grab you. I would stop you if I didn't.
Okay, great. All right. I know in the Zoom environment, it's a little bit different, but we're all getting much better at it. Okay, well, if there's nothing else, may I have a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion by Jessica, second by Patrick. All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All right, we're adjourned. See you next month,
Thank you, baby.
hopefully. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.